everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Saray from I Am Saray Bailey on Instagram, and in this video I am going to be doing a plan with me for the month of December. Now this is going to look a little different than I've done in the past, and I know that it's been a hot minute since I've done a plan with me. My planning style has definitely evolved a bit, and honestly I wasn't as inspired to plan in front of the camera. I've been planning, of course, but maybe because it's a little bit more simplistic, I wasn't sure if there'd be a ton of interest in that. But nonetheless, I'm gonna give it a go, and I love to hear your thoughts on the planning style. So let's go ahead and get started with planning. Now, this is a little bit different because I am not in a book-bound planner right now. I'm actually using this A5 ring agenda from Erin Condren. I have the blush color one. I did a walkthrough video that I will link here if it's already up. I'm not sure the timing on when I'm going to be uploading these videos, but if it is, I'm going to link it here for you so you can check it out so that you can see my setup. I've really been craving to simplify my system even further and making it work for me, even if it doesn't look like your typical planner, if that makes sense. So I have 4 different sections here, which is my calendar. I have daily inserts here. These are the neutral, just my type inserts, but I will be moving into the Flora inserts for 2022. So I will update you guys when that happens. But for now, this is what I have. So we'll go ahead and plan the month of December with this. Most of the stickers that I've been using can all actually fit in this little box. I haven't been using a ton of stickers, and I've kind of moved into more of the minimalist planning type of thing. So I have some from my shop, which my shop is back open, but it's not fully stocked. I will be restocking it, but it's going to look a little different because, again, I'm sort of rethinking everything. Some of the old favorites will be back, like some of the budgeting stuff will be back. However, from stickers and kits, I feel like that just kind of overwhelms me a little bit too much now. So I'm not in the same place planning wise. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be using. So like I mentioned, some of them are from my shop. Some of them are from another shop called Sweet Caress that I ordered a bunch from as well. And I love them. They're super cute. So that's what we're going to be working with. I did talk about this in my setup video, but I do recommend cutting, if you're using like a ring bound system, just cutting making like a line, or cutting along the whole section so that you can take them off and on. And I really like that I don't really have to touch the mechanism too much or mess around with it a whole lot to protect it a little bit more. And the other thing that I did is I did cut the corners. I rounded them because I did add the inserts from my petite planners here just to keep it all in one spot. I find that I'm much more likely to use it and, you know, update it, etc., when it's all together. So it's been working for me. So that's what I'm going to be sticking with. Okay, so this one is, and I'm not going in any specific order. I'm sort of just kind of like placing stuff around. So this one will be on for the 18th. So this is a full transparent box, which I probably should write on first, but I will use it to highlight the day because the 18th, it is my husband's birthday, so I wanted to highlight it, and it actually falls on a Saturday, which is great. And actually, instead of using a full box, what I am going to do is I'm going to use one of these. And these stickers are in the Flora colorway. So this one is specifically like the December colorway. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this one here to mark this day. All right, and then I'm going to be using this little birthday sticker. Oh, maybe I'll use the balloons. Yeah, maybe I'll use the balloons to mark his birthday. And these are so tiny, you definitely need tweezers. Okay, so I grabbed a bunch of stickers to place around. So this little cheers one came in a little freebie from Sweet Caress Designs when I ordered. So I think that's perfect for New Year's Eve. So we're gonna mark that there. On the 6th is actually my stepmom's birthday as well. So I'm gonna highlight it the same way. The balloons. All right, on the 15th, I believe. Yes, so on the 15th, I have a couple of events, but I'm also off. I'm also on vacation a few days this month. So I think I'm gonna mark that off. So that would be the week of the 20th. This is a Crazy Ann Designs stencil, and I absolutely love it. I did punch it here on the hole so I can fit it on my agenda. So, but I've been like pulling it up and out so many times that it did break, but that's how it fits because I use it all the time. This one came in the anniversary box, so it's no longer for sale, but I do wish Kristen would sell it separately because I would buy a million of these. I love the size of the squares. They're so perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use another one of these, and I'm gonna mark it up at the top, which I normally would put the PTO on the bottom, but I will live on the edge a bit and do it on the top. This one is a Tombow dual tip marker, like a brush marker. It's number 291. And it was the one that I found that was the closest to the December color. I was looking for like markers in the Flora collection colorway. And I'm wondering, I think I might be able to, if you hold this slightly the right level, you can make a pretty thick line. And should have probably used the clear ones, but I'm trying to use minimal stickers. I've always loved the brush markers when other people use them, but when I do, if they're not uniform, I want nothing to do with it. And it's so hard to get them straight for me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and white the whole thing out, and I'm just gonna use the clear strips instead. And I think that's why I love stickers, just because it just makes it a lot more uniform, in my opinion. Or a stencil. Stencils are always a good idea. So I'm just going to use the original plan that I should have done from the beginning. that definitely looks a lot better, in my opinion. So let's go ahead. So I'm going to use some of these gray teardrops to mark just some important events. So on the 15th, I am volunteering, and then we also have like a holiday party or holiday get-together of sorts. So I'm going to use these 2 teardrops to mark those. Let's say, let's celebrate. And for volunteering, I'm using this tiny little lunch bag icon. Just layer it over it because it is volunteering at the New Hampshire Food Bank. On 12/3 and 12/17, those are 2 paydays. So I'm using these little 2 payday icons. And that means that the next week is like a e-time week. So I will go ahead and put it here on the bottom. I'll put it on the top. My cousin is visiting from Florida for a few days, so I'm gonna mark his stay with a little airplane. On the 12th, we have our booster shots finally, which we had to schedule it pretty far out because it was really hard to get appointments, which is, I guess, a good thing that folks are getting appointments, but it was tough. So let me write it in. What time is it? I think it's at 12. We have a few events around our neighborhood with the holidays. So we have a winter festival. So hopefully there's a ice rink that they're opening up. So hopefully that's going to be open. Well, I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be open for that. So I'm going to use this little, whatever you call it. What is this? A snowflake, which starts on the 3rd. But the snowflake might be a little big. but I will just cut it in half and then use it to decorate the box. So this is twelve 5, and then we have the tree lighting will be, yeah, the tree lighting will be on Saturday. So there's this one right here. And then on Saturday, we also have to go to one of our properties that we own to inspect some work. So I'm going to go ahead and mark that here. But I'm going to use my gray clean color dot, which I love these markers, to just make a little dot there, just to highlight it. And then I'm going to use these little ones. It's sort of from like a Christmas bucket list. So just to mark the day, since hopefully I won't have a ton going on. And then since I don't have like a weekly view in this planner, I try to cram as much as possible in my monthly, because when I plan out my day, I refer back to the monthly to see what I have going on. So I'm just going to put myself a reminder that Tuesday is trash day. So I have a couple more things to add, but I can't share just yet. So I will go ahead and add them afterwards. So what I will do though is add some decorative elements to my month just to highlight. Okay. So these stickers are not removable, but if you are careful, you may be able to save it just in time. So what I'll do is, do I want to do this one? I think I might want to do this one. I don't think I'll add any more in terms of decorations. I think it's pretty full. So that is my plans for the month of December. Let me know your thoughts on this style of planning, or if you have any questions down below or any comments. Always open for a chat. So thank you so much for watching this video. And as always, friends, I will see you next time.